All right, y'all. For the people that are gonna end up watching this on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. He, I'm in disbelief. I'm gonna be honest. Like, how, how do you do all of this? Assault, pooping on desks, and spiking coffee with Viagra. Like, what is going on?
What is known as a Title 59 Notice of Tort Claim. In New Jersey, in order to preserve certain claims someone may have when they sue a public entity, they have to first file a Title 59 Notice of Tort Claim to place the public entity on notice that they intend to sue. The state statute essentially calls for a waiting period of 180 days, and if the municipality doesn't come to the table to attempt to settle the issues, then the lawsuit could actually be filed.
How are you?
And that's where we are in terms of where the matter stands going forward for purposes of the Title 59 Notice of Claim and the potential lawsuit. Now, to date, all five have filed their Title 59 Notices of Tort Claim along with all attachments.
That's what's up.
That's filed with the municipality. And, of course, as a result of that filing, it all becomes public record.
How did this dude do it?
Right now, in terms of at least procedural history.
So it's a suit against the chief and the department?
It's not an actual suit. It's the notice of claim, but the named defendants, if the matter doesn't settle amicably prior to filing a suit, it would be the Township of North Bergen, Robert Farley, the current chief of police, and probably certain other superior officers. Right now, we're looking at maybe two other superior officers.
Jesus Christ.
These officers, the plaintiffs, what do they say happened?
Well, have you had the opportunity to look at the Title 59? There you go. Okay, so there, since the chief, apparently Mr. Farley was sworn in approximately 1 year ago.
Okay.
As soon as he became chief, the retaliation, the actions on the job, Mr. Farley's actions on the job, ostensibly immediately changed. In other words, as soon as he's sworn in, he then begins to do certain things within the department. As these things initially, or these acts are initially, for want of a better word, reflected by Mr. Farley. Out of our five officers that we represent, 2 or 3 immediately begin to say, "Hey, listen, this is not just pranking anymore. This is getting, a little out of control."
Oh, wow.
Law enforcement agency, so they would advise the chief himself, Mr. Farley himself, as well as others. That
Okay. Hold on. This video's good. So I'm gonna come back to it. But I gotta play this one. Because this one gets into the mean potatoes.
Developing story now out of New Jersey. A police chief there accused of harassment by 5 officers who worked under him.
Their allegations disturbing and disgusting. Fox 6 continues live in North Bergen.
Let's get to it.
Yeah, so first of all, the details of the complaints are so inappropriate. We can't even get into all of the details or even show you all of the images we've seen today.
No. Bro, it was so bad. They don't even want to get into the details, bro. Oh, man, I'm glad. I'm going to go back to the press conference, though. But this
on the air.
This is crazy.
The chief is accused of assaulting and harassing officers, even stabbing one of them with a needle. And now we're
why?
Officers, well, they're planning to sue.
Presenting
the officers filed a notice of tort claim.
Hey, hold on. This guy, he looks like he does depraved behavior. He looks like he does nasty stuff. He looks like he does it. He looked like he always been a nasty man. His whole life. Like, being a police officer was like his last thing left. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe they could use you. And he actually excelled enough to become the police chief. But, yeah, he looks like he nasty.
59, it's required before a lawsuit can be filed against a public entity here in New Jersey. In the documents, North Bergen Police Chief Robert Farley is being accused of disturbing behavior towards officers working underneath him at the department.
Okay.
It's alleged his harassing behavior toward the officers on the job extended to sending things to their homes. Photos provided in the document
What the fuck?
include images of broken glass, what looks like egg on a door, and a photo labeling a man in profile as Chief Farley. The man.
He shaved himself on somebody's desk? Hey, hell no. See, I couldn't just sit there and tolerate that. I don't care. Like, bro, I'm out. I would have been sued and I would have been left. Like, I'm out. Heck no, bro. Heck no. No, bro. No. You not finna cut your bodily hair on my desk. Like, it's a work environment. Like, what are we doing? Like, for real, let's be real. What are we doing?
Appears to be shaving his arms, and these photos also include other sexually provocative and inappropriate things.
Some of them are just absolutely disgusting. Others have nothing to do with the officers. When I say nothing to do with the officers on the job, it actually went so far as to send certain things to officers' homes. Other acts include stabbing one of our officers in the genitals with a hypodermic needle.
What the fuck? That hurt.
Office coffee urns, for want of a better word, coffee pots, shaving.
He put Viagra in.
I know some of this sounds a little weird, guys. It's not real easy to relay, okay, because it's so bizarre. You know, shaving his shirt off naked from the waist up and shaving his arms on the desks of, I believe it's a deputy chief.
Oh, dear God.
Excrement off of his underwear onto persons' desks.
What?
That's Patrick Toscano, the attorney representing the 5 officers. We reached out to North Bergen Township leaders. In a statement said, as per state law, North Bergen referred these allegations to the Hudson County Prosecutor's Office for review as soon as
oh my God.
That they were subsequently sent to the New Jersey State Attorney General's office. The township will respect the outcome of that investigation.
Hell no.
These allegations have been proven to be true. Now, the police chief was appointed last year, and according to township leaders, well, they say he made a lot of changes in the department, we're told, including clamping down on overtime extensively. And in a quote, that spokesperson also said it's highly suspicious that these allegations have only come to light after Chief Farley instituted these reforms. Throwing it back.
No.
Thanks, Stephanie.
No. My thing is, he's pictured he's on picture. Like, look at the thumbnail, bro. Fam, you're on picture shaving yourself. They got you in 4K with the razor in hand, bruh. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Like, you're done. You're cooked, fam. You're cooked. But I do want to I do want to go back to this video because I do want all the details. I want all the tea.
Worse and worse. Comes to a point where out of our 5 officers that we represent, 2 or 3
lawyer.
This is not pranking anymore. This is getting, a little out of control. Now, we're a law enforcement agency, so they would advise the chief himself, Mr. Farley himself, as well as others, that these actions are getting out of control. Once they started to take umbrage at the actions,
okay,
then remarks were made to them along the lines of, you can't take a joke. If you can't take it, get out, get lost, remove yourself from the department. Again, subsequent to that, Mr. Farley's actions got worse and worse. So when I say worse and worse, month after month after month, to a point where the only way we can describe them now, and all you have to do is look at the evidence, the pictures, the photos.
Bro, they got you in 4K.
We actually have another video, a separate video. All you have to do is take a look at those to show what these acts entail. And some of them are just absolutely disgusting. Others have nothing to do with the officers. When I say nothing to do with the officers on the job, it actually went so far as to send certain things to officers' homes.
So
in terms of I say
so,
in terms.
So one of the things he's talking about is he sent a gay pride flag to some officer's house. Like, I was like, oh, okay, like that's like, I'm like, why? Why? Like, is that officer gay? Like, are you calling him gay? Like, why would you do that?
Precisely, masturbation cream.
Huh? Masturbation cream? Hold on.
Flags, gay flags.
Hey, hold on. There's masturbation cream, bro. Bro, I've only known lotion, bro. I guess I'm just a dude. I'm just a regular guy. Like, I only know about lotion. I didn't know there was a cream specifically for masturbation. I didn't know that. Oh my God.
Nobody really cares if someone is gay, but nobody cares about that.
Right.
But why a gay flag would be sent by Mr. Farley to one of our officers' homes so the wife and the child could see it? And we have no idea. You'd have to ask him that. Other acts include
no
in the generals.
No, he exposed them to his family. He sent a gay pride flag to his home where his wife and kids were. I mean, I hey, if that's what you do, that's what you do. But like, it's coming out is somebody's prerogative. That's on them. If they want to do that, that's on them. Like, you can't make somebody do that.
And open mail. We have no idea. You'd have to ask him that. Other acts include stabbing one of our officers in the genitals with a hypodermic needle, placing Viagra, Adderall in office coffee urns, for want of a better word, coffee pots.
This is crazy.
And I know some of this sounds a little weird, guys. It's not real easy to relay. Because it's so bizarre. Shaving his arms, taking his shirt off, naked from the waist up, and shaving his arms on the desks of. Oh my God! Scraping certain excrement off of his underwear onto the person's desks. Defecating on the floor.
What the fuck?
Where witnesses watched it, saw it, not once, but numerous times.
He just shitting on the floor?
Of certain things that were done. There's much more that are done, and they're all enumerated in the Title 59 notices of tort claim.
Damn.
First had this
God
come across your desk. How did you feel? What was your reaction?
Bizarre. We've represented probably literally hundreds and hundreds of police officers. What we do here at our firm, what we sort of specialize in, and you think you see it all. We've never seen anything like this. I'll be a lawyer almost 40 years. He's a little younger than one of our partners here.
That shit always gets me. When people be like, hey, look, I've been doing this for 40 years. 30 years, whatever the fuck it be. And they be like, I've never seen nothing like this. He's absolutely done, bro. Dude is flabbergasted. You can tell he's just like you can tell he's like, yo, I'd rather not be on this planet than to continue to see this type of bullshit. He's like, I need to retire. I know he done. He want to retire so bad. This might be his last case. He's like, you know what? I'm done. I'm good, bro. He's like, I'm good. Oh my God.
We've never seen in all the officers matters we've seen. We represented officers in criminal, civil, matrimonial, whatever it might be. We have never seen anything that comes anywhere near this. This is, again, I make my living with words. I've said it before. As a trial lawyer, I make my living with words. I can't think of the precise word that would, describe what
Jesus.
these actions, or how these actions could be described.
And these are all things that he's accused of doing after he was promoted to chief.
As soon as he was promoted to the position of chief, when this all started.
The power went to his head.
Got progressively worse and worse and worse. At one point in time, one of our clients, actually two of them, advised their supervisors there that they were reporting what's going on to the Attorney General's office, New Jersey State Attorney General's office. We suggested to them that they do that after consultation. One of the clients advised the supervisors that they were actually driving there. They were leaving the department to drive to the Attorney General's office. As they're driving to the Attorney General's office, that client who advised them that he was doing so received a phone call, and he was terminated over the phone.
Whoa.
We believe a deputy chief. Pretty sure it's a deputy chief. The termination was clearly illegal, violated 3 or 4 state statutes.
Jesus.
They're entitled to procedural due process, internal affairs trial, and everything else. Preliminary notices, disciplinary action. None of that was done, and he was just telephonically terminated.
So is he terminated now, or is he currently technically employed still by the department? Or
as a result of the illegal termination, we contacted North Bergen. It appears as though North Bergen realized that that cannot be statutorily done. It was illegal. So then they noticed him subsequent to that with a letter that we received saying he's entitled to a hearing. And of course, we've requested that. That's where we stand now. But before that was done, after he was telephonically terminated, a letter was sent to everyone within the department. A memo was circulated within the department saying that Special Law Enforcement Officer 2, Michael Debryne, was terminated from the department. Why that letter was sent, we have no idea. You'd have to ask them.
But
That's insane.
it sounds like
Oh my God.
In terms of the administrative process.
Oh my God. They tried to silence this man and call him on the phone. While he's driving to the IG's office, the AG, the Attorney General, the AG's office, my bad. Like, do you know that just gives him more to report when he gets there? Yeah, and they just terminated me over the phone. And you know he got homies in there that probably sent him the memo. Why would you give him more ammo? Instead of just do right. Like, bro, man, hey. Like, look, I know they probably gonna settle or some shit, but this the type of shit, like, this dude need to go to jail. It's stabbing somebody in the genitals with a needle, poking somebody with a needle in general, out of pocket. Poking them with a needle in the genitals, that's beyond me, bro. That's beyond me.
Yes, then.
But it sounds like, and correct me if I'm wrong, but in terms of the administrative process, all of your clients in this case are currently employed by the department.
That is correct, but we're not sure. When we say all of them, Special Law Enforcement Officer 2, Debryne, he was terminated. We've received nothing in writing that precisely says, or specifically says, that the termination is not effective. All he received subsequent was he's entitled to a hearing. Now, was the termination ineffective? Of course it was illegal. But I think that's a question most respectfully better asked of North Bergen.
So the township has released a statement. They say they have full confidence in the chief's leadership. They strongly deny these false and outrageous allegations. They say that your clients are disgruntled officers who are resorting to attacking the reputation of a dedicated public servant to further their own selfish goals, in their words. Your response to that?
Complete and utter rubbish. There's no other word to say that. Let me tell you why. First of all, you have documentary evidence. You have photographs of certain things that have gone on. Fact. Other times you have witnesses, numerous witnesses, who've seen defecation delivered or sent to one of our clients' homes. That's number 2. Number 3, all of our clients have straight out told us they'd have no problem whatsoever taking polygraph exams immediately. Now, we understand the visibility of polygraphs in the state of New Jersey, but the fact of the matter is you're not going to have 5 law enforcement officers who say straight out on initial, listen, I want to go on a polygraph. I want them to see that everything you're saying is accurate. And again, more than that, the Title 59 notices of tort claim that have been filed are very, very fact-specific and are in fact supported by either documentary evidence, photographs, or not one or two witnesses, numerous witnesses.
Is there a reason why those officers aren't here, why they're not speaking out today?
Straight out fear retaliation. At this point in time, what we've done via a writing, we wrote directly to the Attorney General's office, requesting that Mr. Farley be relieved of his duties or at least dearmed or disarmed. They're scared based on certain fit of rages that they've witnessed. Now that they have filed this, it's become public the way it has. And again, it's all public record. It's a public filing with Title 59 notice of tort claim. They all fear that they're physically on the job there and he's physically there. They feel for both retribution on the job, career retribution,
I'm gonna look,
as well as physical retribution.
You know what? Hold on. You know what? I'm curious. Title 59, New Jersey. New Jersey. What township is this? North Bergen. Where can I see the claim? Because they said it's public. I want to see it for myself. Because they said it's public. Those are the instructions. I don't need the instructions, man. I need it. I need it. Is this him? Oh wow. Okay. So this is his statement. Oh man. Oh, this is crazy. Oh, hold on. I found the good stuff. Specific incidents of misconduct by Chief Farley include inappropriate indecent behavior. Chief Farley exited the bathroom in his office and exposed himself to others, making inappropriate comments such as, "Hey, look, it's bigger than you thought, right?" What? What? That's your boss? Chief Farley has on several occasions pulled his pants down and defecated on the floor in front of his entire office staff. During a cleanup of his former office, Chief Farley defecated in a trash can in front of Special Captain Debryne and me. He left feces in the trash can for Captain Moreno to find after moving into the office. Only after persistent urging from Special Captain Debryne and me did Chief Farley eventually agree to clean it up days later. Oh, I know that room smells so bad, bro. What? He also left feces on the bathroom floor, apparently with the intent of having someone unknowingly step on it. Why? What? What would possess a man to do this? That's what I need to know. Why? Why do this? Vandalism and damage to property. Chief Farley has deliberately damaged officers' personal property by breaking pens, smearing ink on uniforms, vehicle door handles, office equipment, leaving officers with ruined clothes and ink-stained faces. And he has placed spray paint cans under officers' vehicles, causing paint explosions whenever driven up. What the fuck is going on? One such incident involved Officer Mejia's new Chevy Camaro, requiring professional detailing to repair. Destructive outbursts and property damage. Chief Farley has gone into rages where he smashes items in the office. These outbursts include ripping a television off the wall and smashing it into the ground, throwing staplers across the room, smashing picture frames on the walls, and breaking glass that scatters across the office. On several occasions, he has thrown eggs. Man, eggs too expensive to be fucking throwing. You got to put him in jail for this. Eggs is too expensive, bro. You got to put him in jail. Fits of anger, creating additional message for staff to clean up. Harassment of extended family. My family has been subjected to harassment through the delivery of inappropriate items such as gay pride flags, dildos, and masturbation cream to my home. These items were opened by my wife and seen by my children and caused unnecessary distress. Chief Farley sent these items to other officers' homes as well. Based on the evidence, these items likely could be traced to Chief Farley or his wife's Amazon account. Nigga. Bro, you see, this is why you don't send packages. They can't trace this stuff back to you. Good God, bro. Further demonstrating deliberate and personal nature of this harassment, mistreatment of cleaning staff. I mean, he already was shitting on the floor. What else did he do? Chief Farley had deliberately defecated on the inside of toilet bowls in such a way that this man is a menace. He's a menace, bro. He's a menace. Oh, this is a menace. Oh, he's a menace to society, bro. What? Get the fuck out of here. They cannot be flushed. Leaving the cleaning staff, including Miss Iris Berheros, to clean up the mess. Miss Berheros has personally expressed to me her frustration and disgust with this behavior, stating that it is neither funny nor appropriate. Hey, that's facts. That's facts. That's facts. But Jesus Christ. Yo, this dude is crazy. Oh, he's fucking insane. Health and safety hazards. Chief Farley has a pattern of placing dangerously hot peppers in officers' food and heating them in the office microwave, releasing fumes that have caused physical harm. One such incident caused Lieutenant Mahino, whatever, to become ill and require EMS treatment. Additionally, fumes spread throughout through the ventilation system, forcing the police team working on alcohol test machines to leave the building. Chief Farley instructed everyone to report the incident as a malfunctioning pepper spray canister in the armory if anyone asked. Dear God. Chief Farley also tampered with office coffee by adding prescription medications such as Adderall and Viagra. Where's he getting this money from? Causing staff to inadvertently experience the effects of these. You go to pull somebody over, and you just you're hard. Yo, that's so fucked up, bro. That is so fucked up. Causing that without their consent. That's sexual assault, bro. That got to be sexual assault, bro. In one incident, he poisoned Corporal Tarina's fish with medication, causing them all to die. This behavior is not only unethical, but poses significant health risks. He killed their fish. Chief Farley has also engaged in behavior that disrespected former Chief Fallis, including heating hot peppers in the office microwave in order to annoy him, causing fumes that filled the office to cause him discomfort, which which used to upset him greatly. I mean that one's not as bad, but it's still fucked up. As a boss, you shouldn't be doing that. Additionally, he poked holes in Chief Farley's coffee cup, causing the coffee to spill and ruin a suit once, which caused Chief Fowlis to become very upset, rightfully so. Shaving his body hair and leaving it all over an officer's desk and personal property. We've seen that picture. Jabbing Special Captain Darren in his penis with no fucking in the dick. You jabbed him in the dick with a hypodermic needle. What the fuck? Nah, hell nah, bro. Hell nah, bro. Hey, nah, bro gotta go. He gotta go. This can't be real. Bro. He gotta go. He gotta go. Like he needs to be 6 feet under. Hiding a ghost pepper in a burger that my 1-year-old son was eating to make him very ill in front of Captain Kurt. No. See, now he's harassing children too. Listen, see, that's some shit I can't fuck with. Like, no, don't do that to fucking kids, bro. Don't do that to fucking kid. The kid is 1, bro. Like I did the hot chip challenge and it fucked me up for life. It gave me acid reflux. Like it fucked all my insides up. Like I should have never did it. But I had a point to prove. Yeah. Okay, and then this is him talking about witnesses and stuff. I just wanted to see the complaint, bro. I had to see the complaint for myself. Now, what it doesn't include is the attachments. Yeah, it don't include the attachments, but I mean, yeah, it don't include the attachments, but it's okay. Fuck, that's Jesus Christ. He ain't even saying everything. He didn't even say everything. What I just read, he didn't even say all of that. This is absurd.
I think you covered about everything we needed. Is there anything else you want to add?
Nothing other than we understand that the statement that's been issued, that there's no signature on that. It was just a representative of the township. That's what we understand. So why they're saying what they're saying, essentially, we don't understand in light of the evidence we've provided to them. That's about it.
How would you characterize the work environment at that police department?
From what we're told by I-5 officers, as well as several others that we don't represent, right now, the work environment is chaotic. Now, I can tell you, based on experience with the North Bergen Police Department, we've represented other officers in the past, years back, for different reasons. The North Bergen Police Department is one of the finest police departments in the state of New Jersey. Phenomenal, not good, phenomenal officers there. So to be told what we're being told now, that it's either chaotic, that this entire story has essentially dropped a chaos grenade on the department, I guess you're better off speaking most respectfully to representatives from North Bergen to maybe further describe.
How long have your clients been on the job?
Several years. One, the special law enforcement officer, 2, was a retired officer, asked to come back by Mr. Farley to work in his front office.
Damn.
Lieutenant, on the job for years. And all other officers, well, 2 of the others are on the job also for years. 1 is younger, and that is the special law enforcement officer 2, Mike Darren, his son. And by the way, as soon as our client, Darren, was illegally terminated telephonically, his son, within 24 hours, I believe it is, was transferred from the day shift to the midnight shift.
Is there any behavior like this?
That's crazy.
He was elevated to chief.
We've been asked that question before. from what our clients are saying, no, nothing this bizarre. It seems like as soon as he was sworn in, the information that we've received by way of our investigation so far is ostensibly as soon as he was sworn in, his behavior immediately began to change. But it's interesting to note it's become progressively worse and worse and worse.
Stabbing somebody in the dick.
Were there any other complaints filed besides the attorney?
Listen, stabbing somebody in the dick with a needle, that's a felony. He should be in jail. That's assault. And you can make an argument for sexual assault. The dildo guy could argue sexual harassment. Like, these are things Duke could go to jail over. Like, for real. Like, for real. Like, these are criminal offenses. Like, if you want to push them there, you can. Especially the person that was actually stabbed. Like, you can. Like, defecating, like, on the floor and all that's like a biohazard. Like, you can. That's also like it's either a misdemeanor or it's a very low felony. You're not supposed to fucking do that. These are crimes. These are fucking crimes. Like, for real, these are crimes.
General's office before.
What we can tell you factually is, we advised the clients to go to the AG's office to report it. The Hudson County Prosecutor's Office, fine office. But because obviously North Bergen is right there in Hudson County and works with that prosecutor's office, we believe that the chief law enforcement office in the state, the AG's office, was the proper entity to investigate. And we can tell you factually that our clients have in fact reported everything that's going on to the AG's office.
Yeah.
They've referred the case to the prosecutor's office, according to their statement. Is that a good idea, do you think?
Well, what we understand is they referred it to the Hudson County Prosecutor's Office. The Hudson County Prosecutor's Office has now referred everything, all questioning, to the Attorney General's office.
Do you have a copy?
Okay. I want to,
copies.
and I'm gonna explain why that office did that. Right. The AG sent it back to them. They're like, hey, y'all need to prosecute him. They have such a good working relationship with them. Like, and they work such hand in hand that to remove all bias, they sent it back up to the AG's office and said, hey, no, y'all got to do this. It probably also because it's probably some of the most disgusting shit he ever read. you read that as a prosecutor? I got to. He did what? Hold on. Nah. Hey, y'all can have it. Y'all can have that case back. Y'all had that case back.
Things that just about everybody has thus far.
Right. We have the digital copy. I just thought it might be, it might help us visually if we had a shot. If John got a shot of like me and you, and maybe you flip.
You guys could. We'll print it out for you right now. Everybody else who's coming all day long has asked for that. We'll give you a copy right now for you to take a look at.
Okay, sounds good.
Is it too early to ask what you're seeking, what the officers?
Absolutely not. Everyone else has today. What they're seeking, number one, of course, they're looking for remuneration, monetary remuneration. However, number one is that he be relieved of his duties. Okay, nobody wants to hurt him. Our clients, no matter what they've been subjected to, have made it clear to us. Nobody wants to hurt the guy, but he needs to be relieved of his duties. Number one. Number two, he needs to be disarmed. We've requested of the AG's office that he be relieved of his duties and disarmed. Okay, and then of course, as a result of what they've gone through for the last year, we're looking for some sort of financial settlement. But again, let me make this clear: financial settlement is not, that's not the key here. They want to see him relieved of his duties so they can work day to day on the job and continue to do what they love.
Would criminal charges be appropriate here?
Completely up to the AG's office, but I can tell you this. I worked, I'm a retired first assistant, Essex County prosecutor, and I can tell you that certain of these actions, okay, if proven, right, he has his right to, these claims have to be proven, but if proven, several of them are criminal in nature. But that would
see, that's what I fucking said.
The Attorney General's office.
What I said.
What they would decide there, what their investigation reveals.
I'm good.
Good guys, terrific. Take your time, guys. If you want water, coffee, and then we'll bring in what you need.
Did you guys put out the pictures?
Yep.
And the video also, you guys?
There's no video. There's pictures.
Oh, okay.
There is a video, but that which
okay.
we're waiting on that. But we'll give you what we have here.
If we could get a shot of you with the filing, that would be very helpful.
Yeah, we'll print that out. It takes a little bit. There's 5 running, a couple of pages.
Can we put that number back in?
Yeah.
Just give us
And all the
a-
photos were part of that filing, so that's part of the public record aspect for this.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. All right. You got it, man?
Oh, that's crazy. Okay, is this? Okay, it's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. So look. No, I don't want to do that. I want to close the whole thing. All right, so look, y'all. This police chief has lost his damn mind. All right. He needs to go. First of all, he needs to lose his job. Secondly, stabbing somebody in the dick with a needle, you need to go to jail. If they can prove just that one, go to jail. Because what the fuck? What the fuck? Putting a hot pepper in a child's food that they didn't ask for, that's assault of some kind. Assault or battery of some kind. He needs to go to jail for that. He needs to answer for his crimes. I'm serious. What you mean? WSG mustard? The fuck? What about mustard? What? But yeah, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. That's how I feel about it. Yeah, that's how I feel. That's how I feel, man. That's how I feel. Anyway, rapper's named WSG Mustard. Yeah, anyway, listen, y'all make sure you know what I'm saying, you follow me, you know what I'm saying, make sure you lock in, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm finna get up out of here. I gotta do my review of Sinners now. Peace.